Mr. Wright is back. Did you get kicked out of felony that fast? What happened?
Screwed everything up. I couldn't get anything right.
Okay, good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to Bexar County Court of Law number 6, Arraignment Docket. Today is Tuesday, July the 13th, 2021. In the future, if you do not like participating in our wonderful arraignment dockets, it's really easy to get out of them. A, get in contact with your client or let Pat know you cannot find your client. B, get an offer from the DA. And C, let Pat know what you want to do. If you want a jury trial, no problem. You're on the jury trial docket. If you work something out and you need a plea date, get with Pat. She'll let you know. If you have discovery issues still going on with the DA, run that by them first. And if you're still having problems after a reasonable period of time, let me know. And we'll take a look at what's going on. I think the biggest issue with the DA, and Jeff, correct me if I'm wrong, we're still having long waiting lines for drug testing. Is that still in the picture? That's kind of what we've been doing.
Yes, Judge. They're backed up in DPS still as usual.
All right. Well, nothing's changed. Okay, let's see. Is Ms. Pollock with us today?
Your Honor, Ms. Pollock is going to run late.
Okay. How about Mike Bellevue?
He's
Yes,
here, Your Honor.
Mikey, talk to me about Mark Maldonado, please.
Last time it was reset, we were trying to get some videos from Home Depot. I've heard nothing back on that, and I know the two prosecutors who were working on that are not here today. I do have contact with my client.
Have you personally talked to Home Depot about these videos?
I have not talked to them personally.
My suggestion is that you call the head of security or what over there and ask them, and they may say, we don't have it, and they're not telling the DA that. I don't know. But obviously we're not getting anywhere. This has been, what, a month we've been waiting at least, maybe more?
At least.
Yes.
All right, well, my request to you is call the head of security over there and tell them who you are and tell them the judge asked you to call to inquire the status of these videos because apparently the police have not been able to acquire them or something and see what they tell you.
I will do that.
Okay, but you're in contact with Mr. Maldonado, correct?
I spoke with him this morning.
And you probably received an offer from the state, which is you can't really educatedly look at because you haven't seen all the evidence yet. That's kind of where we're at.
Correct.
Let's set Mike and Mr. Maldonado for a jury trial, just with the ability to keep it on our radar, but we're not making them come back every 2 weeks saying we still haven't gotten the videos yet. If, as, and when you get the video, let us know.
I will do
that. Jeff, this is not your problem per se, but Alexis has been talked about this a couple of times, so I think it's on her radar. And when she gets back from maybe prosecutor school, we just need to let her know that that's still a problem.
All right.
All right, thanks.
Thank you, Judge.
Anybody else today, Mike, or is that it?
I believe that's it.
You're out of here. Thank you. Gammon Gwynn, are you with us?
I am, Your Honor.
Atta boy. Talk to me about James Lohman.
Mr. Lohman, we need to get an offer from the state that I can convey. Pretty much that's the status with my clients today, and there are a few. I was hoping to call it the honorary Memorial Gammon Gwynn Day in County Court 6, but
every day is Honorable Gammon Gwynn Day. All right. You are in contact with Mr. Lohman, though, correct?
I am, Your Honor.
And you have not received an offer, so Jeff, put down on your list for Alex to send him an offer on Mr. Lohman.
I sent an email to your prosecutors. I think probably, Judge, they've just been so concerned about maybe prosecutor school and, you know, pins and needles and stuff that they haven't had a chance.
Hey, Gammon, let's reset 30 days if that's okay with you to give them time to get you an offer. And if you get all the cards on the table before then and know what you're going to do, just let Pat know.
You bet.
And you got anybody? Oh, you do. Look, you got lots of people. Matthew Garcia.
Is that one mine?
That one's
Yes.
yours according to my records.
Oh, my Matthew Garcia?
Mm-hmm.
He was armed at one time according to my records.
Maybe that's why I don't have it. I got scared and threw it away. Maybe.
649, write this down if you would, Gammon. 649-856. Matthew Garcia, UCW.
649-846.
And just get the chance to look at it and then call Pat tomorrow or sometime this week and let us know what your status is on it.
Yes, sir.
All right, and I've got you for a Jonathan Mariscal.
He's on the screen right now, Your Honor. Same status. I need to speak to the state, get something and talk to him about it.
When is Alex coming back, Jeff? Do we know?
It'll be next Monday, Judge, but I was just planning on all 5 of Mr. Gwynn's cases. I'll just send him an offer on all 5.
Okay.
We're done. And any other case we have here, I'll just send him an offer, anyone that wants one.
If you would, fire one off to Mr. Gwynn for Mr. Mariscal. I'm just going to reset you for a week with the understanding, Gammon, if you don't get the offer in time or something goes wrong, just let Pat know and we'll set it for another week. Is that okay?
Judge, can we do all of them for 30 days? I don't know if I'm gonna have an
That's
operation or a treatment or procedure or what.
We'll reset them all for 30 days with the understanding if you get it figured out before 30 days, just let Pat know. Would that be okay?
Yes, sir, I will.
Right.
Mr.
Next one I've got for
Mariscal, you'll
you,
call me later.
I got a Miguel Perez.
Miguel Perez, let me see, I believe I talked to him the day I went up to Austin for surgery. He called me, but I've tried to call that number back. I can't get a hold of him and I don't have his email. So I
Have you
don't
talked to
know.
his bondsman? They normally know how to find these guys.
I think maybe this is a guy that the bondsman I can't find online.
Mr. Gammon, Mr. Glenn, I can look for the phone number of the bondsman and shoot it to you if you wish.
Terrific. Say it. Thank you, ma'am.
That would be good. Let's reset that one for 30 days, but we want to make sure that you're in contact with him. I don't want him running around.
If I'm not in contact, I'll get back to the Ms. Pat.
Thank you.
And I've got another one, Randy Reyna. Racing.
Spoke to him today, Your Honor. Well, I think there was a little misunderstanding about communication here, but we had a come to Jesus meeting and I think that's straight. So if you could put him on that 30-day list.
Okay.
Okay, and that's the last one I have for you, I think. Unless you
Yes,
got
Your
something I
Honor.
don't know about.
Yeah, that is it, Judge. Do you want me to get out of here now?
Oh, no,
Yes.
you're welcome to hang out with us all day long, Gavin. We love having you.
Well, I don't know. Next surgery could be contagious.
You know, remember when you were on the auto theft task force at the DA's office in the
Yes,
80s
sir.
and the 90s? And
I remember
Strip.
that.
The
you
strip
cut
unit.
way down on all the auto thefts in town, and now they're all back up again. They need you back.
They do.
All right, thanks, Gavin.
Need a real job back too. Thank
Judge
you,
Joanne,
Judge. I need
Judge
to
Joanne
excuse y'all. Have a beautiful day.
Thank you, Gavin. Is Judge Joanne with us today?
Your Honor, that case has been reset. She is trying to get a jail. Her defendant is not going to be able to do anything other than a jail sentence. So
All
she's
right.
waiting for the DAs to give her that.
So you're going to reset that one at some point?
Yes, Your Honor.
Our new Fo Ortiz, are you with us today?
Your Honor, I just got a email from Mr. Ortiz. This is the defendant that has a felony MTR that Mr. Ortiz told you he was going to try to take care of a month and a half ago. It still has not been done. He's now telling me he cannot appear on this defendant. So I don't know what you want me to do for this guy.
Let me back up a second. Does he represent Mr.
Yes.
Duarte on this misdemeanor case?
Yes, and on the felony MTR.
And I'm confused. Why can't he show up on the misdemeanor case? Because he's in the
Well,
felony
he says
hearing
he's
or something?
in a Zoom, let me say what it exactly was. I was just reading it. He said that he is unable to appear this afternoon. Supposedly the defendant is in the Zoom courtroom. I do not know. He said the felony sentencing is set for August 11th in the 186th and is asking for a reset on this case, our case.
Is that August 26th, did you say?
August.
Right. Jeff, if you would, send them an offer on the heinous offense of driving while license invalid enhanced, just so he'll have an offer. And Pat, remind me tomorrow to call our new foe and I'll discuss what he's doing on this deal. But let's just go ahead and set this for jury trial. Is
Okay.
Mr. Duarte online with us today?
I don't know, Your Honor. I don't see him.
All right.
Pat, did you get my email on Laos?
I don't remember, sir.
Judge, I got a case, Laos. It was supposed to be dismissed today. I'm texting Jeffrey Wright right now. The felony court said they tendered a dismissal. I just don't know if you have it on your desk yet.
Well,
What's the
let's-
cause
let's
number?
stay in order, Eric, if you can, and let Packet look for it on the side while I'm running down the line here.
Yes, sir. I just know, yes, sir.
All right. So anyway, we're setting Mr. Duarte for a jury trial. That would buy him some time is what do you need? And then
Yes, Your Honor.
Jeff, go ahead and send him an offer if you would at your ability. And we got Loretta Hewitt with us today.
Yes, Your Honor.
Yes, Judge.
Loretta, talk to me about Eric Aguilar.
I've represented Mr. Aguilar since February of 2020, and I have never had communication with him. I called and texted the initial number that I had for him on 4 occasions. And then in January of 2021, I contacted pretrial services to see if his information had changed. They gave me a new number. I have called that number twice and received no response.
Okay,
And
we're gonna issue
he's
an
never
FDA.
called me.
We're going to issue an FDA warrant on him. If you find him before we do, let us know. We'll pull the warrant back. And if we find him, we'll let you know. So that's
Your
all we
Honor,
do. Yeah.
Mr. Aguilar has a new case, a telephone harassment. That is an at-large case. He has an at-large warrant already.
From us?
Yes, Your Honor.
All
Am I
right.
on that case? Do you know, Pat?
Yes, ma'am.
Oh, okay.
He's had it for a year, that at-large warrant.
Oh, wow.
I didn't, well, and I haven't looked at his case any further because I've never had contact with him for a year and a half.
All right. Well, all we get right now, he's a fugitive. If we find him, we'll let you know. If he contacts you, you let us know. We'll go from there. That's all we can do.
Very good. May I be excused?
You bet. Thank you.
Thank you.
Stephen Reynolds, are you with us today?
Judge, good afternoon. I'm present. How are you?
All right. Are you married yet, or is that still coming up?
Still coming up. Still
Okay.
coming up.
If we can cut the chase, and we can just do it this afternoon if you want to. I don't
There
think.
you go.
Talk to me about Stacy Huizar, please.
Stacy, Judge, I spoke with her mother last night. Her mother says that Stacy has checked herself into a rehab facility. That's all I got for you.
We know where it is.
I do not, Judge.
I'm gonna put an FTA out on her until you get me who, what, when, where, why. So we all want her to go to rehab. That's a wonderful thing. But I got to know more than just she says that's where she is.
Okay.
She could be in Vegas having a much better time than we are right now, for all I know.
You know, rehab.
That sounds good, Judge. Information.
All right.
I'll
So if you hear from her, let us know. If we find her, we'll let you know. But if you get that information for me, I might approve of what she's doing, and then we can not put a warrant out for her. So let us know what's going on.
Sounds good, Judge. Would you like me to?
You bet. Thank you. Suzanne, talk to me about Roderick Garner.
All right, Judge. Roderick Gardner, I was trying to talk to Jeff. I have been talking to Nick about it. His labs came back and he's got a 0.051 alcohol and only a 3.2 nanograms THC. Texas doesn't file unless it's 5.0 nanograms THC. So this case has got to go.
Well, he's charged with handgun, not any kind of intoxication offense.
No, I've got well, the one that I was looking at, I've got. What the hell is
I've got a Roderick Dwayne Garner 637
I've got it.
531 handgun.
Right. And I've got a UCW, but I've also got a DWI because I've got all of these blood tests. 3.2.
That's a Pat question. Is there a DWI out there somewhere on Mr. Garner?
Your Honor, let me check and see if there is something that I don't know of because it's not listed.
Suzanne, do you have the cause number? Because I see a DWI as 624158 is dismissed already. So.
Oh, well, maybe that's it. I just went in and did the discovery today and saw these amounts and didn't go in to see if it had already been dismissed. So then that's my bad.
Suzanne, you're in contact with Mr. Garner though, correct?
Absolutely. He's,
All right.
yeah, absolutely. Okay,
And-
so we still have the UCI. I just wanted that DWI dismissed. And Jeffrey, thank you for letting me know. I didn't know it had already been dismissed.
No
Have you
problem.
received an offer on the handgun yet?
No, Judge, because we were waiting to know what was happening on the Louisiana case. Now, obviously, he did make bond on the Louisiana case. but I've not found out exactly what's going on. As far as he knows, it's just on bond and there's no setting or anything. And I
Is
don't
the
know,
handgun from the same incident as the DWI?
you know what, I don't know. What's the cause number, Jeff, on the DWI? Because the handgun 637-531.
It's from the same offense date, 9/27/19, the handgun and the DWI.
Because
The point being, if the only reason the handgun's illegal is the DWI and they dismiss the DWI, then the handgun's not illegal, theoretically.
theoretically, because he was not intoxicated by any stretch. So
All right, Jeff, would you look at that and get back to Suzanne on it?
Yeah, because I do see on the same offense date also an at-large felon in possession of a firearm. So maybe
that
that's
got, I think that got dumped.
it still looks open, but it's at large.
Okay, so in other words, he's a fugitive, but Suzanne's in contact with him? I don't understand.
No, he's not a fugitive, Judge. He was, he picked up these cases. Pat appointed me. We knew that he had an active warrant out of Louisiana. He gets bond out of Louisiana and the bond paperwork makes it here. So he is on bond. He is not a fugitive anywhere. He's bonded everywhere. I thought that FIP, because he's not actually, I didn't think a convicted felon went away. I could be wrong.
So is the only case in Bexar County pending against him now this handgun possession thing?
Yes.
And everything
As far
else
as I
out of
can tell.
Louisiana?
The FIP, I don't think it's been filed because I don't think it's going to be filed. Jeff can, I have not looked it up lately
All right.
because I can't look up.
Let's reset it for a week so that Jeff or whoever DA is getting involved can let us know exactly what's going on in Bexar County.
I just think that FIP is a goner, but that's fine.
All right.
I've got more.
And I've got you for a Sarah Especia.
Sarah Especia, I am in contact with. It's a prostitution case, and I don't know. I have notes in her file that I got a PTT offer, but we've never been able to get that application in. But I am in contact with her, and I think that she's basically, I've been in contact with her, but she is not responding to my email saying fill out this application for PTD.
Let's reset it for a week. If you can't get in touch with her by then, I'm gonna have to issue an FTA on her, but if you want to apply for pretrial, we need to go ahead and get it in, right?
I just have to get the information from her, so she's got to contact.
All right, so don't do anything bad for another week and make sure you get in contact with her, okay?
Yes.
And I've got a Stephanie Lopez.
We do have a PTD offer on her back not that long ago. I sent her the PTD application. She did finally email or text me back about a week ago that she doesn't know how to figure this out. So I texted her back the instructions on, how you can print it out, or if you can't figure that out, you can go to Kinko's and they'll do it for you. So I'm just waiting to get her PTD application back.
Okay.
And she has an active warrant.
Does
Got an
she?
active warrant for what?
I don't know. Maybe because she picked another prostitution case.
It's not on the one that I've got because I wasn't able to locate her online today. So there has to be something else.
Well, she's got a prostitution case.
646730 is the one I've got.
No, she has a 655071.
Okay, see, don't know about that because if it's at warrant, I can't see it when I go online. Okay, I don't know about that. So,
You're pointed to that one if you want it, so maybe you can get a big deal of the day.
She's on it.
oh, well, I haven't gotten, I can't look it up. So,
All right, let's reset for a week just to figure out what's going on and let Pat know. Does that work?
and I do have really good contact with her, so I can
Okay.
get a hold of her.
Okay.
All right.
Okay.
And I've also got you on a Vicente Perez.
Vincente Perez, the last time we were here back in early to mid-June, I was waiting for the state to upload their dash cam videos, which they have since done. They did do it about maybe a week and a half ago, but as you know, Judge, I haven't really been working much until this week. So, but I have requested those videos, and as soon as I can download them, I will. I mean, I've requested them on eDiscovery because Vincente Perez just wants to look at the dash cam videos.
He wants to look at the videos. I don't
The
mind.
dash cam videos, which I requested them, I didn't get them for the longest time. The state finally uploaded them about a week and a half ago for me to download them. I
So-
did not download them until a couple of days ago because of my personal circumstances, and I will then show them to Vincente as soon as I can get him to have an appointment with me.
if we reset that for 2 weeks, that give you enough time or you need more?
I think I might be going to trial tomorrow on the 187th on a sexual assault case, so maybe 3 weeks.
Let's do this. Set that one for jury trial also for Suzanne. And that takes the heat off of her to have to do all this stuff overnight. And then whenever she gets the ability to contact her client and find out what they want to do, she'll let Pat know. Fair enough?
Very
Yes.
good, Judge. Thank you.
And I got you for Daniel Armandatis.
Yes, Judge. It's just an evading arrest. He's on PR bonds. I have no phone number for him. I see no violations issued on him. I have called pretrial and they don't seem to have a phone number on him. So he's probably one of those where he showed up for the orientation and then they've never requested that he come back. But I've only been on it since May 27th, 21. So I haven't been on it that long, but I don't know how to get a hold of him.
Pat, you got any ideas? You contacted the bondsman, Suzanne?
It's
PR
free-
bond, Judge, and they don't have a phone number for him either. And what they tell me is that he showed up, when he made PR bond and did the orientation, and it's just an evading arrest. And so they didn't really tell him, the thing that they always tell him was you don't have to report, but every time you have a court appearance, you have to come over and report. And we haven't had one, so I got nothing.
I'm going to put out an FTA warrant on him. If you find him first, let us know. We'll pull the warrant back, and vice versa. If we find him first, we'll let you know. And obviously,
Hate that.
he should be in contact with somebody, but he's not. So that's not our.
Well, because I don't think he's required to be, which is the problem. And of course, at magistrate, when they don't have.
Call PR bond every week.
Well, but sometimes they aren't required to do that, Judge. Sometimes they just basically say you're good, just report into us after your
I'm
trial.
not mad at him. I just want somebody to find him, but I'm not going to wait for
No,
him to become a serial killer while I wait.
Arrest, he's evading arrest.
Suzanne, tomorrow I will be in my office. I'll pull the file and see if maybe there's a different
Something
number that he might have written in there.
that I don't have.
Yeah.
Can I ask you about one other case, Judge, that's not on the docket, just real quick, so I can put
Sure.
Jeff? I've got a Robert Baldwin that I got appointed to, and he refused the PR bond interview, saying he just wants to do his time. And it's just a criminal trespass case. So I was hoping maybe somebody could look at it, possibly make a time served offer on it.
You have a case number?
I do, 664-626.
We look at that, Jeff. At your
Suzanne,
ability.
that may not have the information filed yet.
And
well,
what is the defendant's last name, please, Suzanne?
Baldwin, 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 Robert.
All right, Jeff, at your ability, please look into that and see if we can get him an offer and response. So he's still in jail? Is that what you're telling
He's
us?
still in jail. He refused the PR bond, and I did an ICS with him, and he wants to do his time.
I probably
Yeah.
sent him to jail court because there is no information filed and there's no file.
But
We
you haven't-
just
you
filed
haven't
the
done
information on it yesterday. It hasn't
Okay,
official filing yet, but it's in that long process now.
okay.
Well, don't send him to jail court. Just see, well, I mean, it's criminal trespass. I don't want to take up your docket time, Judge. Just if somebody could look into it and see what they can do. I know you can't make me an offer till you get a file.
I'll see.
Okay, but we don't have he's in jail. So
He's in jail.
my suggestion is if you get in contact with him, tell him to take a PR bond and get out of jail. But that would
He
just.
doesn't want to do that. I did
I
talk to him.
understand.
He does not want to do that. Yeah.
All right. Well, then that's a whole lot we can do with him. All right.
All
That's all
right.
I got for you, unless you got somebody else I don't know about.
I'm good.
Thanks a lot.
Bye-bye, guys.
Bob Behrens, are you with us today?
Your Honor, Mr. Behrens with these two clients have been on a couple of dockets and he has not appeared. So I don't know whether you want to talk to him about it and reset it for a week and tell him, or you want me to reassign another attorney.
Let me call him first. Just leave him in limbo for right now.
Okay.
Zoe Russell, are you with us today?
Your Honor, that she is going to be filing a forward motion on that case. So she asked for a reset. She's either going to do it later today or tomorrow.
Go ahead and give her a reset and we'll wait for the motion.
Of course.
John Perez, are you with us today? Jonathan, rather.
Your Honor, that one has been set for trial and his other one, no, Mr. Flores is set for a plea and Mr. Zach has been set for trial.
Okay. And Ray Lopez, are you with us today?
He is not in yet, Your Honor.
John G. Perez Jr., are you with us today?
Yes, Your Honor.
Talk to me about Philip Perez.
Oh, Your Honor, he came in, I'm sorry, and said he wants a plea, and he'll be doing it this Thursday, Your Honor.
All right, thank you. Valerie Headland, are you with us today?
I don't have her in, Your Honor.
Ray Bale, are you with us today?
I do not have, oh, Ms. Headland's coming in right now, Your Honor. She's in, she's coming in.
Valerie, can you hear me?
It's connecting. Now. Now, Your Honor.
Valerie, can you hear me?
Am I the only one here?
Not exactly.
No, I'm not. I just changed my view. Okay.
Talk to
Sorry.
me
Yes, I'm
about
here.
Isaac Dillon.
Oh, yes. Dylan R. Sorry. AHR. Dylan Isaac R. Yes, sir.
R, correct. Dillon Isaac R, you're exactly correct.
Yes, sir. I need to, I have a motion for DRE and other evidence, and I have never had that. So I don't know if I need to set that with you, Your Honor, or what's going on. But he's got the 2 pending cases, and I'm also going to be filing a motion to finally get his or modify his bond conditions. So maybe since Nicholas is not here anymore, I don't know if Alexis is here. If I could confer, that would be great.
Well, at this point in time, we don't have enough DAs. Let's confer. Let's do this.
Okay.
All right, as of right now, you don't have any discovery on this, is that correct?
I have discovery, Your Honor. We were waiting forever and ever for labs because he's the kid with 2 DWIs, but they're both with marijuana and not alcohol. And so that's why I need like the drug motion, the DRE motion, and other things to be heard, I guess, in order to push this a little bit faster along.
Let's reset both of these cases. Do we have an information filed on the second DWI?
Yeah, they're both there and they've been pending forever. And unfortunately, he's paying right now for a Scram device or a handheld, I think is what we changed it to. So he's just been going forever. So I kind of want to.
All right, let's set them both for jury trial to buy time, so to speak. And then you don't have, well, nickel and dime, you keep bringing you back for these and you keep telling me that
Right.
you discovery because they don't have it.
Right.
The drug issue. Number 2, Jeff, would you verify that these are both drug DWIs and not alcohol DWIs? And if that's true, we'll get him off the Scram device, which would be helpful.
Your Honor, I do have to be, let me correct this. He has like a very low on one, the second DWI, the first one is 0 on the alcohol. And it was only for the drug. The second one, it was very, very minor, but because he's under 21, that's the other issue, just to be completely candid with the court. So I want to set it for trial so we can just put it on the trial docket and then we'll just go from there because
we have him on a Scram device currently.
he was on Scram and then Your Honor, you modified it for me for him to do 4 weeks of the handheld device. And I was hoping to get the cases resolved before then, but now we are gone beyond the 4 weeks. So I would like to get him off the handheld device also, Your Honor. He works like 60 hours a week out in the field.
He's got 2 pending DWIs. He's going to stay on the Smart Start
Okay.
until the cows come home.
Okay.
I assume I have him my weekly report in UA on this marijuana thing. If he shows me 4 clean weekly UAs, I'll take him off of that, but you got to bring it to my attention. Okay.
So Your Honor, you had that the last time. However, the weekly UAs, his pretrial services officer has never called him in to do that. And they're saying they're not doing those.
Well,
So
that's not
I
his
know-
fault. At some point they'll do it, but
Okay.
I don't know. I don't run over there, but I'll check on that. But that's the plan ultimately. But as far as the
Okay.
Smart Start, he's got 2 DWIs and he's got some alcohol involvement. He's got to stay on that at 4 blows.
Okay.
a day. We got him on, right? Okay. So set those both for jury trial and then we'll leave you alone. And Jeff, check on discovery, but probably your hands are tied because it's probably drug tests and he's not coming back. Okay,
I mean, Judge, they are both filed, so I don't know
Yeah.
what else. What else are you waiting on, Ms.
The
Headland?
DRE, the motion for the designation of the drug recognition expert.
So you have the drug tests, though, right?
Yes, but I don't know. I mean, we can talk offline, but yeah, I'll give you everything. If Pat just wants to give me a jury date, we can do that now that,
It's 9/27.
okay.
okay, so we're good on those two?
Yes, sir.
All right, and that's all I've got for you, Val, unless you got somebody else I don't know about.
No,
That's
sir,
it.
and I'm about to go into trial, so that's why I
Alright.
appreciate it. I'm across the hall.
Thanks.
Thank you.
Your Honor,
Right.
Ray Lopez came in.
That's fine. Andreas, are you with us?
I am, Your Honor.
Talk to me about Richard Gipprich, please.
Well, Your Honor, we have been waiting on his DD 214, and I had spoke with Mr. Gipprich, and it appears that he recently received a disc from the VA, and he has not had a chance to review it, mainly because he's been dealing with flooding issues. And so we're anticipating that disc is going to have his DD 214 information. So we would ask the court to give us a little bit of time just for him to review that, and then we can get with Mr. Whitmo and get that information over to him.
Okay, let me back up. This gentleman's a veteran. He's got a DWI and a handgun case. I'm assuming probably out of the same incident. Does that sound right?
That is correct, Your Honor.
And he wants to apply to the VTC.
But we've been
And
waiting
Chris?
on his DD. We've been waiting on his DD 214 for some time.
I understand. Chris, have you talked to this gentleman previously?
Yes, sir. This is, as you know, Judge, this one's been going on and off the docket for quite some time. The DD 214 is what we were waiting for, and then we can move him along the process as long as he's got the favorable discharge on the member 4 copy.
All right, Andreas, if he just got the document from the feds, why can't he just send it over to Chris tomorrow or get with Chris tomorrow on it?
Well, that's the thing, is that he hasn't had a chance to review it yet, Your Honor, mainly because he's been dealing with flooding at his home. He recently got it, and this past rainstorm has caused flood damage, and so he's been preoccupied with that.
I have great empathy for flooding. I had a little of that last weekend myself down south. But how soon can he get the time? I mean, he doesn't even have to read it. If it's his DD 214, he needs to send it to Chris so they can start working on this side of it to get him in the VTC, if that's what y'all want to do, right?
Correct, Your Honor.
I mean, how long does it take to email a DD 214 or whatever? I don't understand why the time thing is a problem.
That would be based on his technological expertise, which I'm not completely familiar
I
with.
understand. All right. I'm going to reset him for a week, have him at the very least get in touch with Chris, and Chris will take him by the hand and help him get Chris a copy of this DD 214. But my recollection is we've been stringing you along for like, what, a month or more on this thing, at least?
More, Your Honor.
Yeah.
Yeah,
More.
So if he wants to get in the VTC, that's wonderful. We love to have him, but he's got to, I can't carry the weight of the world on my shoulders. He's going to have to stop the flood for 30 minutes and go get the DD 214 to Chris. Fair enough?
Fair enough, Your
So
Honor.
we're just resetting for a week. No bad things being done. In that week, have him get up with Chris and explain what's going on.
Will do, Your Honor.
Thanks. Got anybody else, or is that it, Andres?
That's it, Your Honor.
James Wiggins, are you with us?
I am.
Talk to me about Claudia Jimenez.
She wants to see if she can get time served on this, so that's up to the ADA.
Have y'all received an offer yet on this case?
I don't believe so. Last time I heard, they had to contact the victims.
How much time? They probably still do that. How much time does she have in jail at this point that we know of?
I don't know.
I don't know, Your Honor.
Jeff, I think this is one probably y'all need to contact the victim as usual, and I don't know if you've had the ability to do that or not.
I will either way send Mr. Dwiggins an offer.
Okay, let's reset for a week. See what happens. Mr. Dwiggins, you got anybody else, or is that it?
That's
I believe
it, Your
that's
Honor.
it.
How much time? You
I
can't tell?
No, Your Honor, I'm sorry.
All right, Ray Lopez. Talk to me about Brandy Creighton.
Yes, Judge, I recently made contact with her today. I'm supposed to be confer with the DA. She's looking for a dismissal in this case. Haven't received any offers yet.
You say she's looking for a dismissal?
It's probably going to be a trial track case. I need to confer with the DA to see if maybe there's a chance we can dispose of it sooner.
And have you talked to the DAs about that?
No, Judge, I just made contact with my client today. There was a mix up with my contact information. Pat's aware of it, but
Yes.
we got that.
Have you got full discovery on this case yet?
I've downloaded it just now, have not had a chance to review it.
All right, let's reset for a week and Jeff, get him an offer. And if you want to dismiss it, that's up to you. So good luck on all that. That take care of Miss Creighton, correct?
Yes, Judge. I also have Velez on the case, which I also just made recent contact, I believe either today or yesterday. And it's same type of situation, Judge.
Is
Probably need
this
to come back.
Velez? We talking about Miss Velez?
Yes, Judge. 663-176.
Let's reset that for a week and same thing. Jeff, either send them an offer or if they've got a basis for you to dismiss, wonderful. Y'all work it out. And
Thank you, Judge.
at the point where they're not going to dismiss it, you need a trial, Ray, just let Pat know.
Okay, we'll confer, and if we need trial, we'll request one.
Okay, thanks.
Thank you, Judge. Have a good day.
Raymond Vale came in, Your Honor.
I'm sorry, say again?
Raymond Vale came in, Your Honor.
Okay, let me find Ray. Ray, are you with us?
Yes, sir.
Talk to me about Riley Kendricks, please.
I think we got it worked out, Judge. I got a revised offer from the state. My client's willing to accept the same. I just need to get paperwork done.
Okay, Mr. Vale, if you send me your client's email address by email, we can do the plea if you're available for this Thursday at 2:00.
Okay, that'll be fine. So I'll get you his email address and I'll forward you mine as well. And then we'll shoot for this Thursday at 2.
Okay, thank you.
Thank you.
All right, appreciate it. Let's see who else we got. Tony Jimenez, are you with us?
He is not signed in, Your Honor.
Robert Dittman, are you with us?
And Mr. Dittman is not available as well, Your Honor. They didn't realize that they were doing different.
We're going down the list. James Myrat, are you with us today?
He's not signed in, Your Honor.
Will be easier the last.
Gary Valdez.
He's here, Your Honor.
Hola, Juez. How are you?
Long time no see. Talk to me about Katie Hunter.
Judge, that was a pretrial diversion. She did her class. She paid her money. The only thing she didn't do was her community service because of the COVID pandemic. I tried to send the information to the DAs this morning, but since I'm such a computer illiterate pendejo here, it kept throwing me back. So I'm going to try again, but I've got the information that they need.
Okay, but she's still in the program. They haven't kicked her out of the program or anything.
Right. They kicked her out because she didn't do her community service.
Jeff, is there any chance she can get back in?
It was PTD and not cite and release, because I see cite and release. They got rid of her in that. Is that what you're talking about?
Right. And then they turned around and they send her to pretrial diversion.
Okay. Yeah, I mean, you could probably get in PTD, but yeah, the cite and release is already over and done with.
Jerry, let's do this. Let's reset for a week to give you time to talk to the DAs and the pretrial diversion people. And then let us know if you can get her back in. Great. If you can't, let us know. We'll start over on some other angle.
Okay, Judge.
Got anybody else today or is that it?
No, that's it, Judge.
You're it. Good to see you. Take care. Bye.
Thanks.
Dylan George, are you with us?
He is not signed in, Your Honor.
Julie Pollock's with us for, let's see.
The very first one.
Julie, talk to me about Blanca Aleman, please.
This was the case, Judge. It's a 10-year-old case. We had a motion to suppress hearing. A motion to dismiss for speedy trial. You denied it. Mr. Maru did offer PTD. My client's got immigration issues. I was wondering if you could, and plus I'd ask, is Mr. Maru still with your court?
No.
I'd asked him to look at some evidence that I thought was very important to his case.
I think probably he wouldn't mind if you called him and discussed this because he was very intimately familiar with this case because he's the one that represented the state on the hearing, right?
Correct.
So Jeff, do you think that'd be okay if we just let Ms. Pollock contact Nick and talk about this case?
Yeah, Judge, that's fine.
All right, let's just do that, Julie. Let me give you another week or two to do that, whatever's better for you.
All right, if he's not going to dismiss this case, do you ever appoint immigration experts?
We do not. My understanding is I don't have the authority to do that. You're welcome to talk to Brooke and see if I'm right or I'm wrong, but the last 14 times I've asked her, that's what I've been told.
Well, I'm not an immigration expert. I can't tell her how the PTD program is going to affect her with her green card status.
The way we might do it is just find another attorney who's willing to take court appointments, who is perhaps more familiar with that area. I don't know who that's going to be. Pat, do we have anybody in that category?
I would have to look around, Your Honor, because I'm not sure who would be up to par with all of that.
Contact Melanie Lira. She usually would do them for County Court 8. She's like immigration lawyer too, and she always would take those appointments.
But Julie, if you want to do something like that, I'll be happy to authorize whatever payment you require so far.
All right, let me talk to Mr. Maru about the evidence I'd asked him to look at and maybe come back in a week.
Let's do that. Let's reset for a week. And if you need more time, just call Pat and tell her.
All right, I guess you wouldn't reconsider the motion to dismiss for speedy trial.
No. Thanks for asking though.
Bye.
All right. Thanks, Julie. Okay, back on track here. Zoe Russell has not been able to make it yet, apparently. Okay.
No, Your Honor. Remember, she's going to file a forward motion, Your Honor.
Oh, okay. Stand by.
The next one I think was Brian O'Donnell.
And did we talk about Dylan George? Is he available?
He is not signed in, Your Honor.
Brian O'Donnell, you're always here.
Good afternoon,
Talk to
Your
me
Honor.
about McLeod Clay.
I spoke with him yesterday, and we've been waiting for the longest time for the new evading arrest case to populate. It finally did. Nicholas was going to file the case himself as a summons to avoid a warrant, and that did not happen. There is a warrant on the case. I talked to Nicholas yesterday, and when he was transferred, that's when it all happened. So I would ask if we could be appointed to the new evading arrest case.
Sure.
And I would ask the state for an offer on both cases.
Let's reset for a week just so the state can send you offers and see where you're at. Will that work?
Yes, Judge. Thank you.
You got anybody else today, Brian?
No, Your Honor.
You're slowing down on me. Robert Wilson, are you out there?
Yes, Your Honor.
Talk to me about Jeremy Barnes, please.
All right, Jeremy's in contact. He's actually online as well. You gave us a month reset for multiple reasons. You went on vacation and they needed time to get me discovery. I went out there today and I still don't have it. And so, about how long would it take, do you think, Jeff, to get us discovery in this case? 65449 and 65450.
What do you need?
Discovery. And you
Like
said there
everything,
was
like the
videos.
offense reports and all that?
Yeah, we asked for it.
Do you not have access to the e-discovery program?
I went out there today and looked.
Have you ever accessed discovery online before with the e-discovery that Bexar County uses?
Yeah, I logged in today.
Okay, I mean, I'll double check. I'm almost positive it's on there, but worst case scenario, I guess you can come look at the file if you want to make copies.
Okay, what's your phone number? And Judge, I'll get with him afterwards, and we'll check back in next week if that's what you like.
That's okay with me. It's okay with Mr. Wilson.
But Jeff, what's your phone number?
Are you ready? 210-215-1620.
All right. Judge, can I show up without my client next week as long as I contact him?
Absolutely.
Thank you.
And for everybody online right now, there's no necessity to bring your client onto these arraignment dockets at all. You're welcome to do it if you wish, but they're not required to be here. As long as you know where they are, everybody's happy. Okay?
Thank you.
Okay. Judge Jimenez, did I see you out there lurking?
Yeah, always lurking.
There you go.
Okay.
Let's see if I can find you here.
Nikki Purcell.
Gotcha. What's going on with Miss Purcell?
Okay, Judge, we sent Nicholas an email a couple of days ago on a counter to his offers, and he's forwarding it to new attorneys assigned to your court, I guess.
Alexis, probably.
So we're just waiting. We still haven't received a counter. Could I have a couple of weeks, Judge? Because I'm going to be gone till the end of the month.
All right,
So
let's reset this for a couple of weeks, and then during that time, Jeff, if you'd fire an offer off to Judge Jimenez on Miss Purcell, and that'll get things moving. Would that work for you, Judge?
yes, Judge.
All right. Okay with you, Jeff?
Yes, Judge.
That's the plan. All right.
Thank
That's
you.
all I got
Thank-
for you, Tony, unless you know something I don't know.
No, I'm good. Thank you, Judge.
Thanks. Renee Vela with us. I see you right there. Renee, talk to me about Joe Villarreal.
Your Honor, last time we were here, I discussed with the state. They were going to make an offer, but they wanted to see if he was eligible for that offer. And no contact since, so I probably need to talk to the state again to see if he's eligible.
Okay, so at this time, you have not received an offer, is that correct?
I don't have an offer, no, sir.
All right, Jeff, if you would take a look at this case, is this more than one case?
No, Your Honor.
Why does it say burglary of vehicles instead of vehicle singular? All right.
I have no clue, Your Honor.
Let's reset for a week so that you can get an offer. And if you need more time than that, just let Pat know. Will that work?
Works.
All right, thanks.
Thank you.
George Sharman,
He's not checked in, Your Honor.
Eric DeWalt.
Your Honor, I checked, and at this point in time, that case
Hey, I'm right here.
is still open. So I don't know if we've received the dismissal that he's speaking of or not.
Can you set it for trial, Judge?
Okay, let me back up because I don't know anything about this case. Eric, are they supposed to dismiss this terroristic threat on Mr. Leos?
I was told they already have. Ryan Groomer dismissed it, and I just gave Mr. Jeffrey Wright his phone number. He said he was going to check with him. Groomer said he was getting it to him today.
Okay, well, it's
This was
okay
done
with me if it's okay with
this
him.
morning.
I guess let's just let him get back to you and let you know what's going on. But I assume it'll come up on the computer, Pat, will it not, at some point in time?
Your Honor, it just may not have gotten down to the clerks yet.
Why don't you give him 48 hours, Eric, and then we'll start doing a search party.
Yeah, as an officer of the court, he is pled true, not to this, something else on the MTR, and he's doing a drug treatment program, and this was just TIC'd into it. You should have the dismissal. Well,
No,
like I said,
every
you
word
had
you
it
say,
all.
it's all working for me. Just if you would, confirm with Pat, and let's give everybody 48 hours for this hit the computer theoretically. And then theoretically, everything will be good to go, just like you just explained it, okay?
Can I theoretically get out of here, Judge?
Yes, you may. Thanks so much.
Thank you, sir.
Bye-bye.
Cheers.
George Sharman came in, Your Honor.
Okay. George Sharman, talk to me about, who is this? Oh, Katarina Fuentes. Can you hear me, George?
He's muted, Your Honor.
I'm here.
Katarina Fuentes, I believe we've got you for.
Yes, sir. I don't know. I mean, I'll confer, but I don't think she needs to be here today, right?
No, she does not need to be here. Absolutely.
Okay.
I guess the question is, do you know what you want to do on this case yet? Have you gotten all your discovery? Where are we at?
Let me see here. No, I don't have everything. I got most of what it is. Yeah. But I mean, I'll confer. Maybe we can make some kind of a deal today. But
All right, Jeff, why don't you send Mr. Sharman an offer that'll get things started, and then Mr. Sharman, you can get back with him and find it and just let Pat know if you need a jury trial or y'all can work it out, whatever's going on with it. Would that work?
Right, still doing some discovery on this. I don't know if you've signed the blood test on this. No, we don't have the blood stuff on it, but hey, we'll talk about it. They may not even use it.
They can't even give you an offer until they get the blood stuff back, apparently, if it's something like that.
Okay.
Let's do this. Let's just reset it for a jury trial, and that way, I'm not nickel and diming you every week, wanting to know what's going on, and then when they get their discovery, they'll give it to you, and we can go from there. Will that work?
Yes, sir.
All right. The other, you put a motion in to get some firearms back, I think, a week or two ago, and I texted you, but I never got a response back.
Oh, okay. Yeah, that was on that Nicholson guy.
Well, that was, it indicated in your motion that the DA agreed, and my DAs are saying they don't agree, so I don't understand.
Really?
Who you spoke
Because
to.
I talked to them, they didn't disagree.
Which DA did you talk to, I guess is the question.
I don't recall.
Well, I mean, I'm still sitting on the motion. Why don't you contact Jeff now that we have Jeff back and explain what's going on with it? Probably an open court, I awarded them to you.
There was a gun in the cabin of the car, and then there was some in the trunk, and it was the ones in the trunk that he was trying to get back.
Okay, well, I just Jeff, do you want to give Mrs. Sharman your contact number?
Sure, Judge.
What is it?
210-215-1620.
15. It's 215-1520.
1620, 1620.
I spoke both to Nick Maru and to Alexis O'Connor, and neither one knew what you were talking about. So
I'll go back
and start over.
Yeah, I'll do
I got you a new DA to beat up. It's all working for you.
Okay.
All right. You got anybody else today, George, or is that it?
That's it.
All right. We're going to reset Ms. Fuentes for a jury trial, and that way we don't keep bothering everybody wondering where discovery's coming when the state doesn't know.
All right. Reset to jury.
All right. Thanks. Kyle Ernst, are you with us today?
I don't believe he's checked in, Your Honor.
Lena Carriedo.
Your Honor, she has not checked in.
David Garcia.
Your Honor, he has not checked in.
Larry Bloomquist.
Checked in. It's at 3 o'clock, Your Honor.
3 o'clock cases and.
Right. Your Honor, Judge Barron's has come in.
Okay. Okay, didn't you say that you already reset Judge Joanne's case on Mr. Maldonado?
Yes, Your Honor.
So is she here for somebody else?
No, Your Honor.
You're not here. What did you just
No,
tell
Your
me?
Honor.
Who came
It's
in?
Judge Barron's.
Ah, that would be different. Bob, are you with us? Bob Barron's, come in. It says you're there.
Let me check and see, Your Honor. Maybe he's having trouble with the audio.
Amanda Hernandez, I see you. Talk to me about Abigail Travis.
Good morning, Judge, or good afternoon, my apologies. There's been no videos uploaded to eDiscovery, so I emailed about that in May to the
Do they have a video on reckless driving, or is it just like a body cam out on the arrest site or something? Do we know?
I don't know if there's any. That's what I was inquiring about, because I have the police report, but that's all I have.
Okay, Jeff, if you would check into Discovery on Abigail Travis for a reckless driving case and let Amanda know and or send them an offer at the same time.
I will order the video, Judge.
Let's reset this for a couple of weeks, Amanda, because that's probably what's going to take them time to find this stuff.
No problem. Thank you, Judge.
And you got anybody else, or is that it?
No, that's it.
That's it. You're out of here. Thanks.
Thanks so much.
And let's see. John Reitmeyer, talk to me about Karen Munoz.
Afternoon, Judge. Same announcement. This is, I think, first setting. We haven't had a chance to even look at discovery, so I don't even know what we've got here.
Okay, so as we speak, you don't even know if you have discovery yet?
That's correct.
You're a busy guy. Pat, let's reset Miss, I guess it's Miss Munoz. Let's just set up for jury trial so we don't have to keep Nicola and Diamond, Mr. Reitmeyer. And then Jeff,
to get a response of whether they could magistrate him out.
Okay, Your Honor.
Jeff, would you send an offer to Mr. Reitmeyer on Miss Munoz's case and also check on discovery?
What was the cause number on that?
I've got 661049.
All right.
So John, what's going on is you're obviously going to be set into August or something, which means I won't be beating on you every week trying to find out what's going on. And just stay in contact with the DAs and make sure you get your discovery. And then once you figure out what you want to do, let Pat know. If y'all work it out, great. If you don't, you're already set for jury trial.
Understood. Thank you, Judge.
Your Honor, Haley Pease is here, Your Honor.
I got Hallie. Let me see if I can find a case. Oh, Hallie, I got you for Matica Jackson.
Yes, Your Honor. Sorry about that. I was muted.
No problem. What's going on with Matica Jackson?
With Miss Jackson, I filed a pretrial writ yesterday. I don't know if the courts received it. It was accepted this afternoon regarding the bond increase. So I don't believe the courts had time to review that or place it on the docket, but I would ask that we could get that scheduled soon if possible.
Okay. Have you gotten discovery on this case yet?
I have some of the discovery. I'm still missing some dash cam footage. And I also filed an additional discovery request for the radar calibration logs, as well as the officer's training records relevant to the radar that he was using on the night of the arrest. I did file that, and so that discovery is outstanding as well.
Is this an alcohol or a drug DWI? What's the state alleging? Do we know?
Yeah, alcohol.
Okay. And is there a breath test or a blood test involved?
There is a breath test, Your Honor.
Okay, so they've got that back by now, I'm hoping.
That's correct.
Okay, so Jeff, they've got discovery, or Miss Pease has discovery issues on this thing. Hallie, let's do this. Let's set it for a jury trial, and that basically just stops me from bringing you back every week on these things. And then you stay in contact with the state until you get your discovery. If you don't get your discovery timely, bring it back to my attention, and I'll talk to the state. But the possibility exists; they don't even have it. That's the only reason we've been having problems getting discovery from the state, is the police departments are really, really slow getting evidence.
Absolutely, I understand.
And
thank you so much.
I'll look at your bond increase motion. I don't have a finite recollection of any of this, but I'll track it down.
Absolutely, I appreciate your time. May we be excused?
You bet.
All right, thank you.
And let's see, Bernie Campion, who we got?
Your Honor, I have a Paul Daniak.
I find you.
It is case number it's Llano County.
I don't have Bernie on my docket for some reason, Pat.
I do not, Your Honor. So that's why I'm waiting for the cause number so I can look it up.
Let me grab it real fast. Six 54537.
537?
654537.
That is set for the 20th.
Oh, okay. Sorry. Okay.
That's okay.
That's fine. All right. Thank you very much. I'm sorry.
Thanks for being a proactive lawyer.
Right. Okay. Thank you, Judge. All right. Bye.
David Garcia, talk to me about Raimundo Rosas.
On that one, Judge, there's some videos that I need. I don't know if the state has them,
I did some downloading the other day and there were no videos, but why don't you go ahead and just set us for trial like you were saying in, what is it, late August?
I think
It would be, actually, it's September 27th.
Okay, I'm going to be out of town the last 2 weeks of September.
Okay, then
You
I
want to do it
probably,
sometime in October?
I'll find something and I'll send it to you. Okay.
Okay.
And you also have another one as well.
Right, I have
Crystal Moscoro.
Mascoro, right. On that one, I was downloading and there was one video that didn't download. Why don't you set both of them for trial? And if I
Same
can
day.
work them out ahead of time, I'll work them out. And if not, then we'll go to trial.
All good. You want Jeff to look into whether there are videos available on both these cases, I'm guessing?
Yeah, and you know, I'll email Jeff just to make sure.
Okay.
All right.
Then we're good to go. Thanks, Dave.
You guys take care. And Mr. Rosas is on. I'll call him and tell him he can get off.
Okay, thank you.
Thank you.
You guys take care.
And did we get Larry Bloomquist in?
Not at this time, Your Honor.
John Sheffield in?
Not at this time, Your Honor.
Amanda, we did. Brenda Levenstein in?
Not at this time, Your Honor, but Melissa Lesniak is here.
Melissa, talk to me about Paul Marshall, please.
Still waiting on information from the state that we've requested and have not received.
What discovery are you missing?
It's the restitution amount. I understand that I was originally working with Nicholas and he's no longer in County Court 6.
No.
And I did send an email to Alexis, received no response. I understand, is it Jeffrey Wright now working in County Court 6?
Actually, Jeff is just setting in for Guillermo Flores, took over Nicholas's position, and Alexis is in baby prosecutor school this week.
Okay. My client's not willing to take the plea unless we know what the restitution is.
Let's do this. Let's set Melissa's client, Mr. Marshall, for a jury trial. And in the interim, between now and September, whenever that's going to be, Jeff, would you look into the restitution amount? What else did you need, Melissa?
That's all, because Nicholas and I were discussing a jail offer. That's why we want to know the restitution. He's willing to pay it up front.
Okay, Jeff, do you want to give Melissa your contact information so y'all can, you're the new guy on the block and y'all can take up where she left off with Nick?
I'll send her an email. It's basically just me trying to contact this crash victim to see how much it is. I'll see if I can get a hold of him today and I'll let her know if I was able to.
Okay, if it helps, the crash victim was provided my client's insurance information. I was able to verify that there was no insurance claim made. And I understand that Nicholas had originally sent one of those letters from the state requesting a response from the victim complainant regarding restitution.
Okay, so I guess he's tried.
A lot of times if there's restitution an issue and we can't pin down an amount, but we know there is some, when the plea goes through, it's just restitution, if any, to that person. And if that comes back and the restitution exceeds what the defense had in mind, then we have a restitution hearing on it. So that's the backup way to handle that if you can't get a specific amount.
I understand that, but generally that happens only if the defendant takes a plea for probation.
Oh, and this is going to be a jail sentence you're trying to get?
Yes.
I understand. All right, I didn't get to pick that up. All right, you're set for a jury trial at this point. Jeff's going to get in contact with you. If you don't hear from him by like Friday, you might want to give him a call or text him or let him know what's going on.
Okay, thank you very much.
Yeah,
Maybe excused.
Absolutely. Okay, is Joel Richardson with us today?
Yes, Your Honor.
Joel, talk to me about Jose Ramirez.
I have a pretty good memory, but I can't remember if I talked to him or not. But it's an assault case. If Jeff wants to talk to me about an offer, he can email me an offer and I can relay it to Jose. Hopefully I can get in touch with him again, or possibly for the first time. I can't remember. I have so many people that call me during the day. But I assure you, Judge, we will expedite it. If you just want to set it for a trial, that may avoid numerous appearances before the.
Let's set it for 1 week for right now, because I want to make sure you're in contact with him. And once you confirm you're still in contact with him, and then Jeff's going to send you an offer this week, Jeff, if you would. And maybe we can gain some ground by next week. And as long as you find him by next week, if we still have issues outstanding, we'll set it for jury trial, okay?
Okay, thank you, Your Honor. That's a very fair thing to do. Is Jeff going to be around next week, or should I talk to somebody else?
I think Jeff's going to be with us. When are you going to be with us still?
Nope.
It's just this afternoon, Judge. But
Just this afternoon.
all these people that we dealt with today, I'll send them an offer with their email. I have everyone's email, and I'll send you an offer, Mr. Richardson.
Thank you, Jeff. I appreciate it.
Yeah, no problem.
Okay.
Be excused.
You bet. Thank you. Linda Corley. I've got Richard Maldonado.
Yes, Judge. I do have an offer. I have not gotten around to talking to him about it yet. I'd like to get a reset. I need a little bit of time to get paid. I hate it when you make that noise.
You know, these lawyers out there that are watching you, they're looking at you aghast, like, you don't get all your money up front. Well,
I know. I'm such a reasonable attorney, Judge.
But
then you growled at me. You said,
How much time are you requesting?
Judge, if I could get it, he should be finished paying me in the beginning of September.
September,
Can we get-
not July,
yeah.
August, September.
I
got a
know.
plan. Set Mr. Maldonado for jury trial. That buys you time till September. Will that work?
Yes, Judge.
And then
I
if
think
you
it
get worked
probably
out-
will be a plea, but we can call earlier. If he gets me paid earlier, I'll call and move it up.
That's fine. If you can work it out, that's great. But right now, it'll technically be on our jury trial docket in September. That gives you the time you need. Will that work?
That will work, and I have the offer, so I'm good to go, Judge. Thank
Okay.
you. Will I just get an email?
Yes.
Okay.
Tomorrow.
All righty. Thank you.
Thanks, Linda.
The next time I see you, I'll try to avoid making you growl at me.
Okay. Pat, talk to me about Monica Moreno, please.
Hi, Judge. Since Mr. Wright's only filling in here today, he'll make a deal and stick somebody else with it. It'll be a deal I can't refuse, and we'll set this case for plea.
Probably. You know how he works. You're in contact with Miss Moreno, apparently.
Yes, sir, I am.
And you have any discovery issues, or are you good on that?
I'm good on that, Judge.
Have you gotten an offer yet?
No, I haven't, but like I
All right.
say, Mr. Wright's going to give me an offer I can't refuse because he doesn't have to answer to anybody.
Jeff, if you'd send Pat an offer on this one, that's reset for a week to let you get the offer and figure out what you want to do.
Thanks, Judge.
All right. That's the only one I have for you, unless you got somebody else that I don't know about.
Oh, I had my walk-in this morning, but she got reset. She had an off bond and came to court to clear it up.
All right. Thanks, Pat. You're out of here.
Thanks,
Jesse
Judge.
Sanchez, are you with us?
No, Your Honor, that Mr. Baker is in.
Okay. Brian, talk to me about Brian Borjan, or John, perhaps.
He was here.
Brian Baker with us?
He was here, Your Honor.
Well,
He must have got
He'll
kicked.
come back. Sean Brown, are you with us?
Judge Adrian Flores by proxy.
Yeah, talk to me about Brian Flores.
Judge, we don't, it's a assault, non-family. We don't have discovery on this case. I just looked it up again. There's nothing. I have not conferred with the DA's office about this issue. But we don't have anything on it.
Okay, Jeff, please look into what discovery is available, and let's do this. Adrian, let's set it for a jury trial, which buys you till September. If y'all get it worked out and get your discovery before then, great. Just let Pat know. And if not, then I'm not nickel and diming you, bringing you back every week asking what's going on.
What date in September, Judge?
It'd be September 27th.
Okay, thank you.
You and 3,000 other cases, probably.
Thank you, Judge.
Okay, so Jeff, if you look into discovery and send an offer on Brian Flores to the Sean Brown's office.
All right, Judge.
All right, is that the only one y'all got today?
Yes, Your Honor.
Is that the only one?
Yes,
All right,
Judge.
you're out of here. Thank you.
Thank you, Judge.
Robert Gaona with us today.
Your Honor, I believe I reset that because it needed a Spanish speaker attorney.
That's fine. John Fox, you're with us. Talk to me about your client. Let's just say that. This guy's got an incredibly long name.
Your Honor, my legal position is if you can't pronounce his name, you can't put him in jail. That's that's the stand.
Alagarswamy Sundaraj.
It's a brand new case, Judge. The offense date's only a couple weeks ago. I'm starting to receive the discovery. I've gotten about 12 videos, which I have not had a chance to review yet, all of them. But from what I've seen, there's numerous officers on the scene that I'm short their reports. So plus there's some immigration issues, as you might guess from the client's name. So we're just getting started on this.
Let's do this, John. Let's set it for a jury trial, knowing the probability is it won't be a jury trial, but that buys you at least 30 days to get your discovery, and we'll deal with the DAs and then whatever else you need to do. Will that work?
Yeah, I hate to burden Jeff with it because he's not going to be here, but if Jeff, if you want to take a look at it.
You want an offer?
Yeah, you can do that. There's not much I can do with it at this point because I haven't seen everything yet, but certainly if you're willing to look at it.
Okay, I'll send you an offer.
All right. So in the meantime, let's go ahead and set Mr. Fox's client for jury trial and go from there.
When would that be, Pat? September something?
September 27th.
27th. All right. Thank you. I think that's all I have, Judge. Good to see you.
I think it is. Thanks. Brenda, talk to me about, I'm looking for you. Michael Lorisco or Kizo.
Well, let's see. I should know more since I know that I was appointed on May 26th, but I haven't been able to talk directly with him.
Have you tried to find him?
I have. I have some bad phone numbers. I don't have any good ones.
Well, unless we've got any better angle on where he is at that, I got to issue an FTA warrant with the understanding as soon as you find him, let me know and I'll pull it back. And if we find him, we'll let you know. We'll pull it back.
Okay, I'll work on it.
Blind. All right, that's the only one I have for you, I think, Bren.
Yeah.
Thanks.
Bye.
Bye.
Okay, Mr.
Dylan's with us. Let me find you. Okay, Dylan, I've got you down for Arturo Vidales.
Yes, Your Honor. Yes, confer with the state.
Understand. Have you gotten discovery yet on this case?
I believe so, Judge.
And have you gotten an offer yet?
Not yet.
All right. State, Jeff, would you fire off an offer on Mr. Vidales to Mr. George, and we'll just reset this for a week for him to get the offer and then let us know what he wants to do?
What was the cause number on that?
Say again?
What was the cause number on that?
I've got
652-686.
All right.
Will that work, Dylan?
Works, Judge.
Oh, good. Thanks.
Thank you.
Out of here.
Mr. Murat is here.
Mr. Myrad, I'm looking for you.
Hey, my defendant, Alexis Suleiman, he's dead.
Oh, that's
what?
He died. He died in, frankly, he died in, I think, February 23rd. According to pretrial services, there was a report that he had been, he passed away on February 23rd. And so that's why I was not able to find him. There you go.
Okay.
So Jeff, you just confirm that, I guess, and dismiss the case, or however y'all do that.
Yeah, I'll confirm.
Yeah.
Okay.
That's the only case I've got you on, Mr. Myrat, but that's a horrible defense. I wish you'd come up with some new defenses next time.
I haven't won that way for years, but I'll take it. Thank you.
Thank you. Bye-bye.
I'd say that's an affirmative defense. All right. Best of luck. Let's see who else we got here. Brian, are you back?
Mr. Baker's back and Mr. Barron's.
Okay.
Yes, sir. I'm here.
Mr. Baker, talk to me about Brian Borjan or something to that effect.
He's got a UCW case, Judge. I reached out to what I believe to be the prosecutor assigned to the case a few weeks ago and did not hear back, but I'm guessing that prosecutor is not in your court anymore based on what I've heard thus far. So I guess I would just need the appropriate prosecutor to reach out to me.
So Jeff, have you sent an offer on this case to Mr. Baker, and let's just reset it for a week to get before you get the offer and let us know what you want to do. And if you need more time, just let Pat know. Will that work?
Yes, may I have the assistant district attorney or county attorneys that's dealing with this case? May I have their email now?
I'll send you an email because I'm only in here for this afternoon, and I'll CC the other prosecutors if you want to counter offer, if you want to confer further, but I'll send you an initial offer. I have everyone's email. I have like a master list.
Okay, and then I did get written discovery, but I did not see any video available to download. So if maybe we could make that available, that'd be great.
Okay, I'll order any videos if I see them missing.
Perfect. Thank you so much. May I be excused?
Thanks, Brian. You bet.
Take care.
Bob Behrens, are you with us?
I'm here.
There you are. Let me find you again.
What's up?
I got two guys for you. I've got a Juan Velasquez.
Yep.
And he
And
is
I think he's on the
contact
meet.
with Mr. Velasquez.
Yes, and I think he's on the meeting
is.
as well.
All right.
He is.
And have you received an offer yet on this case?
I don't think I have. I was looking through my texts and emails and I haven't found one unless I missed it.
Jeff, if you fire off an offer on Mr. Velasquez to Judge Behrens, that would be good. And this is reset for a week for you to get the offer and we'll go from there.
Yep.
And next guy I've got is Harvey Lee Davis.
And I texted him back in March and he hadn't responded. And I texted him on the 6th of this month and he has not responded. And I don't have any emails for him.
I'm going to have to issue an FTA on him unless you track him down. And if you
I'll
can't,
let you know.
I mean, if I find him, I'll let you know. And if you find him, let me know. We'll pull the warrant back.
Do I have one too?
And that's all I got for you, Bob.
I'll text him. He may be getting a warrant. Anyway, does Kelly have one on your docket today, Judge?
Not today.
know of.
Not today.
Okay. All right,
She's-
great.
All right, thanks.
Good. All right, see ya.
And Riley Kendricks, is that an attorney or is that an individual?
Your Honor, that is a defendant, and I thought that that was Mr. Vales, and he said he was going to take a plea. So we had set that for this Thursday at 2:00.
Mr. Kendricks, can you hear us, sir?
Yes, I can hear you.
Okay, apparently your attorney has got an agreement with the district attorney's office, and we're going to do a Zoom plea, just like we're doing right now on Thursday at 2:00, this coming Thursday.
Okay, Your Honor.
So just get in touch
Mr.
with your
Hendricks,
attorney
I
and
will
he'll
be,
coordinate it.
okay, Mr. Hendricks, I will be sending you a Zoom link and also some paperwork that you need to file. Your attorney will sign the paperwork first, and then it will go to you, okay?
Okay. All right, thank you.
We'll see you.
Thank you. Thank you.
Okay, who else do we have to chat with?
Mr. Velasquez was Mr. Barron, so he can leave now, Your Honor, because you've reset it for 1 week already.
Okay. So Mr. Velasquez knows what he needs to do?
You should, Your Honor, if he was listening.
Okay.
Okay.